Hello friends, 745 subscribers. I cannot believe it. And fellow survivors of narcissistic abuse, welcome back to Diary of a Narcissist's Ex-Wife. My name is Meredith, and these are my true stories, thoughts, and opinions. Today I want to talk about Meghan Markle's devaluation of Prince Harry. Now, devaluation is a part of the narcissist playbook. It's something that they all do after the love bombing stage, and they've got you where they want you and they feel comfortable in their position. Then they start to devalue you, make you feel bad about yourself, just doing all kinds of insidious little things. Get down, Kendra. My cat's bothering me. And making comments that just really hurt your self-esteem, and this devaluation process is part of what makes survivors of narcissistic abuse walk out of it, many of them with their self-esteem shattered. And it's part of the trauma bond, where they build you up during that love bombing stage and then they break you down, but then when they think that they're starting to lose you, they build you back up again and they put you back down, and it just leaves you on a roller coaster of confused emotions. Now, this is typically done behind closed doors because you can't go around treating people like crap in public or you're going to get called out on it. So, it's typically done behind closed doors, but there are a few things that I have noticed that have happened in public that I wanted to comment on. One thing that I've noticed is that whenever they're together, he always lets her go first. But she always has to touch him first to just kind of remind him, you have to let me go first. And from what I understand, that's against royal protocol, but it is the gentlemanly thing to do. So maybe that's why he's doing it that way. But there have been a couple times I've noticed where she hasn't touched him first and he has gone in to greet the people first, as he should, as he's the member of the royal family. He's the one that they're there to see. He's the one that everyone has known for years and years and years. And there was one time where they were going to greet some people, and she practically elbowed him to get in front of him and greet those people first. They were both going at the same time. She just kind of elbowed him, and then he let her go in front of him. There was another time where they were in a group of people talking. They were just kind of in a circle all together. Prince Harry was there. She was next to him. And then she just all of a sudden barges right in front of him and takes over the conversation, steps in front of him and takes over the conversation. Very rude, very devaluating, as if to say, let me handle this conversation. What I have to say is more important than what you're saying. I can handle these people better than you can. Step back, let me do it. There was another time where she was giving a speech to a group of women, and she did a really, really good job, and Harry was so proud of her, and he was standing back there watching her speech, and when she finished the speech, he was clapping and he was beaming. He was so proud of her, and he was waiting, for her to come up to him so he could say how proud he was of her and what a good job she had done, and she just walked right past him, didn't even look at him, just completely ignored him, went off with the ladies, and you could visibly see his face fall. He was smiling and he was clapping and he was waiting for her to come over to him, and then you could just see his face as he watches her walk away. Another thing that I noticed that really bothered me is when she was doing that interview and she said she calls him H. Not using someone's name is very devaluing to them, because using someone's name acknowledges them. I don't know about you all, but my narcissist also had names for me. He never used my name. I can remember maybe twice when he actually used my name. He called me Sweet Pea. He called me Sugar Britches. Never called me Meredith. And that's one way that they devalue and they depersonalize you. And the thing that she did that struck me the most and really just made my heart break was she changed the ring that he gave her. I remember them sitting there at the engagement interview, and the interviewer is asking to see the ring, and she's gushing about the ring, and she's like, and he designed it. Bitch went and changed the ring. The original ring had a much wider band, and the ring now does not. It's completely different. And he put so much time and effort and thought and love into that ring. The main stone apparently was mined in Botswana. The two side stones were part of Princess Diana's collection. And he went to the effort of getting those diamonds, designing the ring, having it made. He just put so much thought and effort and love into it. And she went and changed it as if to say, you know what, this ring isn't good enough for me. I can do a whole lot better than you in designing a ring. And that's what she did. I'm so sad for Prince Harry. I'm so sad at seeing what's going on with him. He doesn't look like the same man anymore. And he's going to continue to be sad. And I just want to hug him. You know, I just want to hug him and say, I understand what you're going through. You're not alone. There are so many of us out there. Please reach out to us. We can help you. But anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today. The few times that I have seen instances of Harry being devalued in public. If you can think of any other instances, please let me know in the comments. I love your comments. I read all your comments. I appreciate your comments. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. And I'll talk to you soon. Right now I'm working on Meghan's discards. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.